G2 beating their longtime rival, Fnatic.
Brokenblade, what a fantastic game. Congratulations on the win. Before I jump into it, what does it mean to you to be wearing a G2 jersey and to pick up the first win against Fnatic with both rosters looking new this year?
It definitely feels amazing, especially after our early game. I think our early game was kind of rough to this game, but we managed to pull through and show a very strong performance later on in the mid and late game. Very, very happy with the team's progress, especially against the team like Fnatic, right? Means a lot. Also, playing against Wonder is always nice. Also, beating him is always nice. So that feels good.
Brokenblade,
so I'm very happy.
Why am I even here? You're interviewing yourself fantastically. Dude, okay, what went wrong in the early game that allowed Fnatic to pick up such a big advantage?
I think Caps actually died mid or something. I don't actually remember, or something like that happened around mid, and he lost a lot of CS. So we had to scale. But I had a really good matchup, the Aatrox against Gragas, right? So I could generate a lot of pressure, help my team a bit, even though it's not really actively helping them. But the pressure that I generated in laning phase was just, I think, enough to help my teammates scale. And with, I think everyone played exceptionally this game, in late or mid game at least, mid and late. I think Targamas had a really solid Zillion performance, Flacket, just everyone just played really great.
Vivi, I'm getting so excited listening to you. Like, you're getting me hyped up. You used the word pressure, and I have a replay that I want you to watch through. When we pull this replay up, we're going to watch it, and it's going to pause at one particular moment, right? As this comes up onto your screen, I would love for you to tell me what went through your mind the moment the replay pauses and you've used that stopwatch.
Well, like here, I was already very confident in the game that we're winning, and Jankos made a really good call to buy stopwatches before the fight. So thankfully, because of Jankos, I had a stopwatch in this fight. I think I still played this fight a bit bad, because we did have Zillion ulti here.
I appreciate you saying that. BB, I'm going to ask the production team to push play, and I want to know how much were you clenching when you ran away and obviously got to turn it back?
Well, it was really, like, I was actually kind of afraid of their damage there. Like, I actually didn't think I was gonna die, even close. But I think Azir dealt a lot of damage to me this game. So I was a bit scared, but my team had me, and we just won the fight.
I mean, from my side, watching, backstage, getting very excited. The moment you won that fight, I kind of had this feeling that G2 were going to be able to arrest control. It looked like a pretty clean closeout. What was communication like amongst the rest of your players when you knew and you felt like you were going to take down Fnatic?
Well, Caps was actually always reassuring that we're just going to win the game, because we already outscaled them and there's like no need to rush things. So we didn't really, like, that's why there was not a lot of fighting. So we always took like guaranteed fights, right, that we're always going to win. And then Fnatic ended up flipping Nash because they all also realized, hey, we're getting outscaled. And then we just won the game, right? I think very good comms from just everyone this game. Staying calm and knowing that the game is won basically just because of our draft in late game, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, listen, BB, congratulations on the win. You're now sitting near the top of the table, 5-2. You're actually tied with Fnatic as they went 0-2. At the beginning of the spring season, there was a lot of expectations on the new players, the rookies coming in, the changing of the guard. And G2 sitting at 5-2, I think, is something that surprises a lot of fans and surprised myself as well. How do you feel about where you stand right now, considering you've already accrued 5 wins?
I think it's justified. I think G2 as a whole, we gave so much effort just before even the split started, trying out people, knowing actually who's the best to play with, and I think we have actually found the best people to be with in this team, right? So I'm very, very happy. Like, I'm grateful that everyone who is on the team, right? Also, not only the players but also staff. I think everything really aligned well, and I'm really looking forward for what we can still bring to the whole league. I think we're just gonna get better from this point, because I believe in not only our players' skills but also their personalities. I think we all have the same goal, and it's looking good. So
Phoebe, I'm so excited to see who makes it into playoffs and then what playoffs look like. I just want to let you know that you won the Kia Player of the Game vote. The fans at home decided your Aatrox performance was pivotal. I think that replay had something to do with it. I'm going to give you the opportunity to say something to both your fans as well as the G2 fans and maybe the Fnatic fans, considering you just picked up the first win of the year against them.
Well, obviously, really thankful for the MVP. My Aatrox kind of hits different versus Wonder. Always winning. But yeah, I think actually I didn't really deserve the MVP, even though I think I had a solid performance. I think Caps really stepped up and Flacket as well. Actually, the whole team. I think the whole team should have.
Too humble. You were too humble. You were too humble. Just be like, I was badass. Brokenblade, congratulations on the win. Dude, you've absolutely lifted my spirits this interview. Have a great day off tomorrow. We'll see you next week.